We don't want to miss any of the juiciness that happens from our conversations, Paige.
We're pretty juicy over here. The juiciest.
I almost spit water all over the computer. Hey friends, welcome in. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. David Lee, Paige Stewart, Daring Deeply. We are your hosts, facilitators, coaches, lovers of the soul, healers of the soul, here in the Building Real Love and Real Life group. So welcome, come on in, grab your lunch, depending on where you are on the planet. Maybe it's a cocktail, I don't know. Grab your green juice, grab some sort of liquid, hydrate. Hydration is important, isn't it? So important. How is Paige Nicole Stewart today, baby?
Oh, full name. Oh, thank you. Wow, I am sore already. I got out of a workout class this morning, little cardio and resistance class, and OMG, I am not going to be able to walk tomorrow. I can already feel it.
Oh.
But the body feels great. Other than that, I feel excited to be here, as always.
Yeah. Well, you look stunning, babe. You look stunning. I just had this thought. We haven't talked about this in a long time. And, before we went on here live, we said, hey, we just need to get on there and, just be conversational, which is this is, and by the way, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, because all of our video recordings, including this one. So if you miss this and you're watching a hashtag replay, or you miss it completely here in Building Real Love and Real Life group, you go to the YouTube channel and find all of our videos. Our complete catalog is there. So make sure you're following us and subscribing, and hit the little bell on YouTube, and then travel over to Instagram. And most especially, what I will say is go to my TikTok, go to Paige's TikTok, exclusive content over on the Tick and the Talk. Okay, so even if you're not into TikTok, go create a TikTok account just so you can follow our video content that we put out 1 or 2 times a day. So it's really juicy. I think that's the word for today, babe. Juicy. What I was going to say was, we haven't gotten this question a lot, but sometimes we receive a question that says, why are they in 2 different places? Don't they live together? They're partners in life. They're fiancés, engaged, betrothed to be married. Why are they in different places? And it's indicative of what we believe to be an interdependent relationship, which means this is we want it to be a highly elevated, polarized, healthy, elevated, did I say elevated? Mature relationship. And that involves 2 individuals interdependently living, growing, and healing, who choose every single day to be together. But I have my life and Paige has her life. Mm-hmm. And yes, we come together as a couple, both in our business and in real life, in love life, but it's important that we remain autonomous. And that's why we're on different screens. So we're in different places. So, sometimes we get that question, like, why are they in different places? Are they fighting? No, we're not right now. But anyway, so today we're talking about how appropriate, how time sensitive, so to speak. We're talking about New Year's resolutions. And it was brought up today I go to Orange Theory Fitness. So those of you that are Orange Theory Fitness enthusiasts, I really had to walk through that very slowly. So shout out to you. So I do that. Paige just got back, as she said, from a workout class at one of the local gym facilities, which is an amazing facility. It's right where we live. And Paige said, oh my gosh, the whole place is packed, right? And my experience this morning in my workout, the entire studio at Orange Theory was packed. And so it led us to this conversation. So we have New Year's resolutions, and yet what we've discovered and what the statistics tell us is that most people, certainly in the fitness realm, nutrition, fad diet, that kind of thing, fall off the wagon, so to speak, by Valentine's Day of every year. And the gym goes back to normal, and the inflation of people begins to subside. And so we wanted to get into that conversation and talk about New Year's resolutions. And rather than resolutions, we want to talk about intentions. And we want to talk about why people leave by Valentine's Day, or why people get really hearty and really excited at the beginning of the year, and then they fall away. And there are significant reasons why that happens. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Paige, what do you got?
Yeah. There's a lot of different layers to this. And I would say most people get like super gung-ho, like right at the beginning of the year, because they genuinely want to change. They genuinely want to better their life and to feel better in their body. And all that is fantastic, that they have built the emotional leverage that they need to take action. Now, the problem, the rub here is that the action that these individuals are taking is not sustainable. Right? It's just balls to the wall, it's pedal to the metal, and it is not sustainable over time, which is why ultimately it dies out. And pair that with wounded elements of the masculine and feminine energetics, the unhealed layers of trauma that's telling them that they can't have the body that they want. And so that also kind of fuels that fire that, extinguishes the fire.
So well said. So well said. Yeah, I think the motivation that comes with making change is fruitful and can be incredibly enlivening and is positive and healthy. However, as we like to talk about, so many of these courting modalities, as I will say, is that they are simple overriding strategies that say, oh, if I do this, then I'll feel better, then I'll truly be a better person. I'll have a more healthy relationship with myself and with my spouse and with my partner, or I'll heal some chronic pain, or I'll lose weight, or I'll help my hormone levels, whatever the case may be. And so I'm going to try this drug, and I'm going to try this practice, and I'm going to try this diet, and I'm going to go start back at the gym. I'm going to start posting differently on social media. I'm going to start posting on social media. I'm going to reach out and try to make friends. All of these are just strategies that override or cover up, as we like to say. It's kind of putting lipstick on a pig. And I think I just insulted Porky and all the friends. But the point is, we are simply masking what is deeply rooted in what's causing the issues in the first place. And so it's super important to know the reason why the enthusiasm dies away, or as you said, extinguishes the fire, is because we're not getting to the root cause of why we feel like we need to get to the gym, that we need to eat better, that we need to start a new skincare routine, et cetera, et cetera.
Usually it's out of punishment. It's like punishment. Like we need to be better. We need to step up. We need to improve in all of these areas, when really, like, if you take this approach backwards and start with the emotional body and healing the trauma first, then taking the action on the physical body becomes like a second nature byproduct. It becomes much easier to make decisions about fueling your body with nutrition and exercise, because you genuinely, deeply love, like actually love your body in a way to where it's influencing higher quality choices for yourself. It becomes much easier when you can start with the emotional body, understand the trauma, heal the layers of trauma that have kept you stuck, and then begin to work towards a sustainable, more natural, more authentic, more aligned way of caring for your physical and emotional health.
So well said, babe. So well said. In other words, if we're going to heal the exterior, we must heal with the interior. It's not the other way around.
Yes.
And yes, is it true that you can go on a fad diet? Is it true that you can get to the gym? Is it true that you can starve or punish, as you said? Yes. But just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? How many folks do we come in contact with? How many folks who come to us who have been languishing and have been doing all the right things and still are suffering, still struggling? And it's not until we address the inner wounding of our past pain and trauma that then we have a wholesome and bountiful life, because we're getting to the root cause, right? It's like putting a Band-Aid on a severe flesh wound. It's not gonna work over time. So the reason why folks come to us for support in our coaching environments is because they want to get to the root cause. They want to stop making resolutions and start making intentions. Start looking for outcomes that really matter, as opposed to striving for the perfect weight or the perfect size or the perfect skin tone, or whatever the case may be, the perfect relationship, as we talk about relationships, certainly in this particular group. The perfect relationship with someone else, ladies and gentlemen, will come when you have the perfect relationship with yourself. And the only way that that's ever going to happen, do you hear me? The only way that that's ever going to happen is when you begin to heal your inner wounds and trauma. Mic drop. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And yet, that's a really, really, really challenging journey. And that's what we do, is we help people make that journey, because we cannot do this alone. Okay. We refer to working together as co-regulation. We are co-regulating the nervous system together. And that's why Paige and I guide men and women through this healing process, through this trauma healing process. And it begins with first acknowledging the fact that we got shit going on from our past that still needs to be addressed. It still needs to be validated. It still needs to be understood, because, as I've often said, everybody has trauma, friends. I have trauma. Paige has trauma. Everyone has unprocessed, unreleased trauma that must be healed to achieve all the things that you want in life.
Boom. Yes, so good. This aligns hand in hand with the module that I just released for my Surrender 2 program for the ladies this month. And we're talking about body image and body size and weight, and how we can go from shame to celebration. And on one particular screen, I talk about how, like, the ideal body that most people have is having the tight tummy and the perfect butt and long legs and thighs and toned arms and plump lips and just big, beautiful everything, right? When really I challenged their perspective and said, how about we consider this ideal dream body is one that feels safe, one that feels loved, one that feels adored, taken care of, nourished, one that feels rested, one that feels heard and listened to. Because when you're able to feel all of those particular emotions and ways of being in your body, then those external aesthetics become the natural byproduct. Just like you said, it's just like painting a pig, lipstick on a pig. If we try to achieve those feelings of feeling safe, adored, loved, nourished, etc., by going to the gym and by trying to achieve the external results that we seek, we're going to be chasing our tails for our entire life. And oh my gosh, I'm speaking to me. I have totally been there. I've done all the crash diets and the fad diets, and I've done over and over and over again. I've just had cycles where I have found that pattern until finally I was like, this isn't working. This isn't working. I'm exhausted trying to take care of my external body. How can I put some of this down and begin to really take care of myself? And that's when I had no choice but to look inward.
Yeah, which is really easy to do, right?
Oh, it's horrifying.
Horrifying. Right. Yeah. People are like, wait a minute, aren't you trying to promote trauma healing? You're telling us that it's horrifying. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's really, really challenging. And for those of you that are in our Daring Deeply client ecosystem, you know this. And by the way, shout out to all of you who are leveraging our coaching and expertise and insight, both with our one-on-one coaching programs and Paige's Surrender Track programs and courses. We celebrate you here, and because you have taken the risk, you have taken the opportunity to step into something that is scary and terrifying, and moving forward anyway. And so congratulations to all of you. You know who I'm talking to. And if you're interested, and let's go ahead and wrap this through this, babe. If you're interested in digging deeper into healing masculine and feminine wounding and truly understanding trauma healing to achieve your relationship with yourself at the highest level, and therefore then attracting the most elevated relationship, romantic relationship, and relationships all around you. If you're interested in going deeper, we have programs, we have one-on-one coaching opportunities for you to drop in with us, with Paige and with David, to identify what is the best route for your healing, your growth, and your transformation in 2023. So we invite you to, if you're interested in knowing more about our programs, drop a comment here in the live and say, hey, I want to know more about one-on-one coaching. I want to know more about Paige's Surrender programs. And we'll reach back out and send you some links and begin a conversation and see if it's a good fit. So my challenge, and I said this last week too, is do not let another week go by in another year, ladies and gentlemen, where you are not taking action toward your healing of your trauma. Because everything that is bogging you down, everything that is challenging you, everything that is getting in your way and keeping you stuck is because of your unhealed, unprocessed trauma. And we want to help you relinquish, surrender, grow powerful in your masculine if you are a masculine man. We want you to learn how to surrender and to soften in your femininity if you're a feminine woman and want to engage in that way. So we are here to serve and support you. It's our life's work. We are taking this globally. We want to change relationships and how they look and feel on a global scale. And so we want you to be a part of that to achieve and to realize everything that you've ever wanted in life. There you go.
So
What do you
well
got?
said.
Thanks,
So
baby.
well said. Thank you.
Absolutely. So why New Year's resolutions don't work is because we're not getting to the root cause of the issues of why we want a resolution in the first place. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I am David Lee. That's Paige Stewart. We are happy to be here to serve you. Thank you for being in the Building Real Love in Real Life group. And we hope that this has been impactful. And we are generally here every single Wednesday at noon Central here in the States. So join us every single Wednesday. This coming Monday, January 9th, 2023, we are having our next free complimentary coaching event. Paige Stewart, she's raising the roof over there. Do you hear that? Do you see that? Bob, do you see that? This coming Monday, January 9th, caught me off guard, babe, as you most often do. From 7 to 8:30 p.m., Paige Stewart and David Lee will be on live Zoom to answer your relationship questions. So if you have questions about polarity, masculine energy, feminine energy, sex, intimacy, trauma healing, all the areas in which we specialize in, bring your questions to this live event. You have to register. If you want to be a part of this live event coming this Monday, January 9th at 7 p.m. Central, you got to say, hey, I want the link to the free coaching event in the comments here. All right. We want you there. We have a ton of people who are already registered. We cannot wait. This is one of the funnest things that we do. We do this once a month, but you got to register in order to get the Zoom link. So we hope to see you on Monday night. I am challenging all of you to be there on Monday night. So that's it.
Yay. Can't
We're done.
wait. I look forward to seeing all of you on the call.
Absolutely.
And
All right,
thank you
baby.
for leading us so well. I
Baby,
loved
thank you for
feeling your
wisdom.
masculine energy, all your direction and your challenge. So beautiful,
Thank you,
laced
baby.
with love.
And thank you for your insight and your inspiration and your just radiant feminine wisdom. It's beautiful, babe. So love you so much. You look stunning, look beautiful. It's time to sign off. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.